welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Stallions will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will get first crack at it today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people...
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Stallions offense has its first opportunity of the day. And greeting them is a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Stallions have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down on the 44.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense, getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job hitting their ears back and getting home.
And the Stallions will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Tar Heel. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. LSU has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over the Rebels. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
The defense was onto something there. They were sensing screen might be coming up. D-line did a great job staying home, getting close to the running back and tackling him for no gain.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. He'll start this drive firing. Plucks it out of the air. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Firing to the right, complete. They'll mark him down in the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They've got the screen set up. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they'll... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC!
How about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
It's complete. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. They'll move the tight end. The give on the inside. Oh, the Houdini-like moves get it to the 22. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just feeds the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly complete. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that drive covered 40 yards. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Give to the single back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Fires one high and deep. Oh, Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Stallions are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Running back searching for a hole. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tar Heel. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Gets it out quickly.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Pulls it in on the right. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. The give on the option. Look out, he's got room. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Ride to the back and leaves it. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Stallions are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This pass rush has just been relentless. You can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It is perfect.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They booted away on 4th down. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Good enough for a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Stallions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Rides the back on the option to give. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Now the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little space. Got the 1st down and more. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's 2nd and long. The hand to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He lofts one down the sideline. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. To the air on 1st down. Complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The Stallions come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Stallions line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll snap him from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Finds space on the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's got it. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get 1 more snap off. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
And the Tar Heels will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now. And the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
They boot it away. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Spins away from the defense. Across the 15. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. The running back has it. Fights off a defender. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Looking left. Wide open downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete on the right side. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the move kind. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Southern Miss. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Stallions will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a